Hi, what's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for returning back to my channel, The Root Wave. In this episode of Check This Out, I have my boy Barry. Say hello, Barry.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Barry, aka Shatter Plane.
Yeah, you can catch us on Instagram. I'll put the Instagram tags below. In this episode, we're going to go over a few things. We're going to go over Coca Cola looking to produce pot-infused drinks. We're going to look at a YouTube channel that I found hella interesting. We're going to talk about Uber teaming up with the U.S. Army and developing flying taxis. And we're also going to go over how Norway has reported something that they made a mistake on in 2011. It's important and big. Pay attention to it. And lastly, we'll go over an Instagram post that I just found fucking hilarious. All right, so let's start with the Coca-Cola. So Coca-Cola is looking to produce pot-infused drinks. Now this comes from a Zero Hedge article that I found. Basically, it's saying that they are looking to bring CBD, which is the part of the marijuana plant that doesn't cause you to get high, but it helps you with pain, inflammation, epilepsy, just a whole bunch of other, I guess, illnesses. And what they're looking to do is, I guess, add this to some of the products. Now, which one, not sure, but I think what they're doing is they're following the coattails a little bit of Corona, which actually Corona and also Molson Coors, right, is also looking to add that in. So I guess while you're drinking, you're going to be fighting inflammation and shit like that. But my thing is, like, if you put it in beer or soda or whatever, you're still drinking something bad along with the CBD product, right? So you're kind of like, it's an it's like counterproductive. I mean, I don't know. Whatever word. Your thoughts?
I agree with that because, and this is funny because I did an experiment back when I was 17, 18. Uh-huh. I took a 2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola and I literally cleaned the rust off my bike.
No, you did that?
It worked, and I was like, "This is crazy. We're drinking this." Yeah. I mean, the thought of that being in a drink is cool, but I think what Coca-Cola needs to do is kind of step back from that Coca-Cola and make something different with that infused.
Right. They might make it their own product and then be branded under Coca-Cola. So you're right. It might be like a water or like some type of natural, like a coconut juice or some shit like.
Coconut juice, maybe a tonic.
Yeah. Well, if anybody's watching this and can recommend any CBD products, I'm looking to take them on a daily basis as well because I heard that shit is amazing. So, this was interesting. I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Sweet.
So this next one is this YouTube video that goes under GTOGER. So GTOGER has about 79,000 subscribers, which is funny because when I first found him, which I think was on Saturday, they have 50,000 subscribers. So I'm guessing this shit is growing. But basically, this is a channel with surveillance footage of what seems to be some type of like industrial factory area in Dallas. And what this man does is he records the parking lot of that facility, in which it looks like everybody just parks there. There must be like an event space around there. I also noticed there's like a lot of bars and restaurants. And basically he just records these people getting towed, and he does like these little makeshift stories. Like, I thought that was freaking genius. I must have binge watched like 3 hours of this shit. I even want to open up my own tow truck company. I just thought it was something that, if the audience was exposed to, you guys might enjoy it too. Did you get to see this?
I did. I saw some of the videos. I probably watched about an hour's worth.
Uh-huh.
I thought they were real creative.
Yeah. Yeah, they were fucking nuts. He adds like little stories, captions. I mean, it's pretty nuts.
That's ingenious. Just to take video with no audio, and then you kind of create this little...
this whole storyline of everyday life. Like,
yeah,
I mean, it's sad because these people get told like a shitload of them, but... they show you how there's like literally like 40 signs up there that are like, yo, don't fucking park here. And they just park in there, and then that tow truck company's making paper. Like, fucking paper.
Lot. Like, it's funny, money. In one of the videos, I think it was one of the first ones that I watched, one of the guy's friend whose car got towed, he was pointing at like the wall.
Yeah.
And I know he's pointing at a sign. That's it. Not work.
Well, there's videos where they show you the whole wall, and you'd be surprised. There's for each spot they have like 3 signs: English, Spanish, and some other shit. But it's like fucking nuts. Like just the amount of anyway. Definitely go check this out. I'm gonna have the link below. This shit is fucking crazy. I thought it was good. I'm like either I gotta open up a tow truck company or I gotta find somebody that has like live footage of somewhere and see if I can do the same thing because this shit is genius. But yeah, let's move on to the next one, which is Uber. Now this is a little bit of old news, but I just discovered it and I was like, well, I didn't know about this. This is pretty interesting. But Uber, this Mashable article about Uber teaming up with the U.S. Army and NASA to develop flying taxis. Now this is kind of crazy. This is not the only company doing it. There's a couple of people actually out there trying to get this done. Basically, what they're going to call it is UberAir, and they aim to have rides in the sky, right? And they're partnering with the U.S. Army and NASA. They're looking to have the test demos coming out in 2020, and then they're looking to have it as commercial use by 2023, which honestly is not that far away. It's like right around the corner. I do have to say that because they're partnering with the U.S. Army and NASA, that I guess the government is saying, fuck it, let's go to the sky, right? Let's start traveling. Because if they weren't up for it or they thought there was something that they'd be like, nah, chill, or blocking it or not even supporting it. But it looks like they're going to be funding them the same way how they funded a lot of other things such as social media and all this other stuff that's on the news right now. But this looks like it's going to be something crazy in the future. What's your thoughts on it, Barry?
I like this idea. It looks good. It looks good on paper. It looks good in demonstration. I think it's a big step into becoming greener. Across the country. There's always talks about hazardous emissions. Messing with our ozone layer and slowly but surely causing this supposed like bad catastrophic event in the far future, but still something that needs to be addressed, right? It's good. I mean, that's one thing that can be addressed. Traffic definitely can be reduced a lot because especially in New York, gosh, we know this all too well.
Oh hell yeah, and the people in LA. I mean, I saw that Elon Musk is doing this like bullet train on the LA, which he wants to see if he brings it to New York and other cities, so that way they can fix the traffic situation. Actually, I saw the Elon Musk interview with Joe Rogan, and he said a sentence there that just smacked me in the face, which was like, "We live in a 3D city, but our transportation is 2D." So I was like, okay, so basically we're gonna have to start going underground to travel and above ground to travel because there's just too much going on the street level.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I thought this was freaking interesting. I don't know how I'm gonna get on that shit because I'm scared of fucking heights. So, yeah, I mean, this shit gotta be mega safe for me to be like, yo, I'm up there.
I agree. Mega safe. And another thing too is I wonder, the cost of that. I wonder how much a ride would cost. I'm curious about that too.
Yeah, but I would assume that because I'm gonna try to post some video of another flying vehicle, but it just seems like no gas, straight the
electric.
one thing that Elon Musk, I think in one of his interviews, the Joe Rogan interview, he was talking about how those engines are just so loud. Not the engines, the fans, which I've actually heard and seen because even those little fucking video drones are loud as fuck. So imagine like a huge one transporting 4 people. I mean, they would have to fix that because imagine like all day are you hearing, you're at work on the 20th floor and you hear, you're like, yeah, like straight out of fucking Star Wars and shit. But yeah.
Is there a giant bee outside?
All right, so let's move on to the next one, which is Norway. So I saw this on the RT video in YouTube, and Norway reporting ill-informed decision over Libya bombing in 2011. So in 2011, when Libya started getting bombed, Gaddafi got killed, murdered, whatever you want to call it, executed. Basically, they're saying that they helped. Norway is saying that they're admitting, based on one of the reports, that they ended up bombing Libya and helping allies such as the United States over they weren't sure what. They're saying that, yo, we did this because we saw in the news that shit was going down, and then they're kind of saying that, oops, what we saw in the news wasn't the right thing, which shouldn't be what made the decision to bomb Libya, which is kind of fucked up. The report is also kind of stating how a lot of what the media is doing and showing lately is fucked up because they're kind of feeding us bullshit or over dramatized shit or trying to instigate and cause problems. So I don't know how this is gonna, if this is even gonna be discussed or taken serious, but it's kind of nuts that Norway is saying, "Yo, this should happen."
We messed up.
Yeah.
It, you know, I mean, as a nation, and as a nation, you know, who is part of the UN, you definitely gotta do your homework. You know, you definitely gotta do your background work. You definitely gotta do your, you know, preliminary investigations to why your allies are going into certain wars, or why your allies are doing certain things, right?
Right.
You just have to know and understand the reason behind it, right? It's, and you know, Libya is decimated,
right,
because of this.
Right.
Completely decimated. It's
and they still haven't recovered, right?
Yeah.
It
has to be decades in the process.
No, it's fucking nuts. I mean, I think the report said they did about like 10 to 20% of the bombing and damage. So you're just bombing shit irresponsibly, like, yo,
right.
All these governments got to get it together, and people got to wake up and start saying shit. Because I mean, if I was somebody, so like seeing this report, and if I'm somebody in Libya that got bombed, I'm suing the shit out of Norway, yo, because you're kind of admitting like, yo, my whole life got fucked up because you decided to listen to the news that honestly is fucking whack lately anyway. But anyway, that's
right. Which is the other thing, the media is.
Yeah, they're coming for them though, because social media, the media, like it needs to be revamped, and it need like I said before, it's very 2D when we're living very 3D. Like this is a different time. So yeah, let's move on to the last one. Last but not least, this Instagram post of this mom here in the Bronx. What can I say? Love and hate it, right? In New York City. But basically, I guess they have been waiting there for a while for these buses. All these buses came packed. So she decided, yo, if my child ain't getting on the bus, or we're not getting on the bus so I can drop off my kid, I'm going to sit right here on this bumper and fuck all y'all. Like, ruin everybody's day. Now, I do have to say that it's a very fucked up situation. The video's very fucked up. But not having to be there, it's funny. But it's also relatable because we live here in the city, and sometimes MTA can be fucking nuts. Now, I don't really take the bus, but the train is just as bad. So it's like, this was kind of like, I don't think this would have happened if MTA had their shit together the way you should be having it, or the way it used to be like 5-10 years ago. Good point that the MTA lately has felt like, yo, nobody's putting any money into it. It's falling apart. Shit is always breaking down or late, or there's always some crap, right? But yeah, this video, I mean, I don't know what this solved, because it's not like, you know, it's not like it got them there quicker, but I understand. There's a lot of fucking frustration first week of school. It's just nuts. What are you thinking?
I mean, it definitely, having this video up is definitely going to, you know, keep bringing to light the issues with the MTA.
Right.
You know, I mean, some of these videos are bad to see sometimes, and they're frustrating. And to be in that situation is even more frustrating.
Right.
But I might sound wrong with it, but we need more videos like that.
Yeah, yo, for real. I mean, there was like a campaign or movement. I'm not sure if it's still going on for a while, that of people like hashtagging and tweeting like, yo, like fuck MTA or some shit. Like, I forgot what it was, and people just.
I think that's what it was. I think it was fuck MTA. No.
Right, I would hope that would be it. Yeah. Yeah. So, go ahead.
I get the frustration of the lady. I get it. But, you know,
we still have to be good people to each other.
Yeah. Think about other people. You know, we have lives, and everyone else's lives as well.
Right.
You know?
We're all trying. But
yeah, we're trying.
But that's part of this whole revolution that's happening, yo. We gotta make sure we have it in our hands, and we fucking with this shit ourselves, instead of having government and these big officials trying to take care of everything and not really doing shit. So.
Right.
A lot of corruption, a lot of force. Yeah. Right. All right, Barry. So I appreciate your time.
Anytime, brother.
You can catch Barry. Go ahead, Barry. Say your IG.
Oh yes. Again, my name is Barry, aka Shattered Plane.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be putting that below, so that way you can follow my boy Barry. You can follow me also at The Root Wave on Instagram.
Yes, hello.
Yes. Catch us at least every week, I would say, doing some of this. Trying to improve it as you go. But I do appreciate your time and watching. Thank you very much. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate it. Catch you
Thank you,
guys
bro.
later. Peace.